It's always a pleasure for us to have so many of you with us. And we hope we'll add to your pleasure by playing some of your favorite songs during this next half hour. But right now, let's hear what the quartet has to sing about.
We'll be back with the music in a moment or two. In the meantime, here's a message for you.
Oh, it isn't very often that we can get my brother Carmen to sing. But every once in a while, my brothers Victor and Liebert and myself get on him. And we sort of have a big family discussion. Then he finally says, okay, I'll sing just to get you guys off my back. Well, tonight, we're going to have a vocal by Kenny Gardner, my brother-in-law, and Carmen. The song, Get Out Those Old Records. And by the way, it's one of Carmen's own songs.
Get out those old records, those old phonograph records, the ones we used to play so long ago. What if they sound scratchy? The tunes really were catchy, and especially those that said, I love you so. I used to beg you over and over just to set the wedding day. To get you comfortable, I'd bring my portable and melt your heart away with all those old records, those old phonograph records, the ones we used to play so long ago. Out those old,
all the ones about
records, those old,
all the ones about you,
records, the ones we used to play so
long
ago.
On the old wind-up
What
Victrola,
if they sound
Barney Google was
scratchy?
great.
The tunes
all the songs
really were
about
catchy, and especially
Jada,
those
jada,
that said, I love you so.
Yucca hula, hickey,
I used to beg you over and over
Dardanella
just to set the
Sonny.
wedding day.
Meet me on
To
the
get you portable,
songs,
I'd bring my portable
songs,
and melt your heart away with all those old
They were wonderful records.
Those old
Play them over
phonograph
again.
records, the ones we used to play so long ago. The ones we used to play so long ago.
You folks who remember back quite a few years will remember how crazy everyone was about a song called Charmaine. As a matter of fact, I remember that was my first violin solo on a phonograph record. But it's been a great song through all the years. We get an awful lot of requests for it. Now we're going to have Bill Flanagan do the vocal chorus. And here is the very beautiful Charmaine.
keep me waiting, Charmaine, my Charmaine. I wonder when bluebirds are mating. Will you come back again? I wonder if I keep on praying, will our dreams be the same? I wonder if you ever think of me too. I am waiting, my Charmaine, for you.
This evening, we're certainly very happy to be entertaining two visitors to this country from Europe. They're Mr. and Mrs. Frederick Hallbrunner, and they've stopped over with us on their way to visit their daughter in Ohio. We all sure hope they enjoy their visit to the United States, and perhaps someday they'll decide to stay here. Now, we want to make them feel at home, so we're going to dedicate this next number to them. It's Was willst du haben? Now, there's one thing about it which may sound a little more like Ohio than Europe, and that's the Dixieland chorus that we do in the middle of the arrangement. So, to Mr. and Mrs. Hallbrunner, we play Was willst du haben?
Was willst du haben? Dance your partner round the floor. Show her slowly to the door. Kiss her, what you waiting for? Was willst du haben? If you have a jug of wine, pass it right on down the line. Once again, sweet Adeline, was willst du haben? Like some sauerkraut and some weenies nice and stout. Sorry, but they are all out. Was willst du haben? If you have a lonesome pal, introduce him to your gal. Goodbye, pal, and goodbye, gal. Was willst du haben? If you really like this song, join with us and sing along. Sing it loud and sing it strong. Was willst du haben? Was willst du haben? Was willst du haben?
I'm delighted to tell you that one of my favorite singers is here tonight. And what's more, she's going to sing for us. She's Roberta Quinnland, and you've certainly seen her many times on TV. Roberta's going to sing, A Good Man is Hard to Find.
Where is the man, one who loved me? Where is the man who'll be mine alone? Where is the man thinks the world of me? Where is the man I'll call my own? I traveled near, I traveled far, searched everywhere, wished on a star, went to London town. Paris let me down. I travel day, travel night, look for him with all my might. I met Bill, I met Joe, was it Jim? No, 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 no. Finding the right man certainly tires the girl out, and believe me, I'm exhausted. Because a good man is hard to find. You'll always get the other kind. Just when you think that he's your pal, you look for him and find him fool around another gal. Then you rave, you even crave to see him lying in his grave. So if your man is nice, take my advice and hug him every morning, kiss him every night. Now give him lots of loving and treat him right, because a good man nowadays is hard to find. With that man, a good man is hard to find.
We'll be back with the music in a moment or two. In the meantime, here's a message for you.
Every star above knows the one I love, sweet Sue, just you. And the moon on high knows the reason why, sweet Sue, it's you. No one else, it seems, ever shares my dreams. And without you, dear, I don't know what I'd do. In this heart of mine, you live all the time, sweet Sue, just you.
Most of you probably know Sweet Sue as well as we do. But I do want to point out that that fine trombone solo is by Jeff Stoughton and the vocal by Kenny Gardner. You know, a funny thing about Sweet Sue, when we first had our band, and it was only 9 men, we never had our music written down. And we were never quite sure whether when we played Sweet Sue, it was going to sound the same each time. But we know now. And now, while the boys do the Blue Skirt Waltz, I'm going over to visit with Roberta Quinnland. And I'm going to see if we can't get Roberta to do one more song.
Of that night with you, darling, when first we met. We danced in a world of blue. How can my heart forget? Blue were the skies and blue were your eyes, just like the blue skirt you wore. Come back, blue lady, come back. Don't be blue anymore.
Roberta, a lot of the folks watching this show tonight have heard you sing before, and I don't believe that very many of them have had a chance to find out about your personal life. So I hope you won't mind if I ask you a few questions.
I have no secrets, guys, so just fire away.
Well, naturally, just where did you get started in your singing?
Well, I started out in my hometown, St. Louis, Missouri, and I entered a little contest out there, and I won, so they had me on a regular radio show.
Oh, I see. And then how did you get to New York? How did you get that opportunity?
Well, then I went to Washington U, and I majored in music, and I went to work in a cocktail lounge at the Chase Hotel there. And Will Osborne was playing, had Peggy Lee as his singer, and Peggy became ill, so he asked me if I would come east with the band.
Well, now, that's a real simple way to get to New York, isn't it?
Very.
Well, it's too bad that Peggy Lee had to get sick, but I'm sure you appreciated the opportunity.
I certainly did, and I sang then with bands for quite some time until I was a little tired of the one-night stand.
I know what you mean.
So I thought maybe TV would do the trick, keep me in New York at least.
Well, now, speaking of TV, when you, most of the time that I caught you, you were singing and playing your own accompaniment.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Did you play the piano at an early age, too?
I did. As a matter of fact, I had hopes of becoming a piano instructor in St. Louis.
Yeah, you're quite the talented girl, aren't you? Well, instead of you playing your own accompaniment, playing your own piano, we have 16 fellows up here who would just love to play for you. How about that?
I love it, yes.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Roberta Quinnland, who started an exciting musical career on radio in St. Louis, Missouri, is coming up to do another song for us. She's going to sing a song that made W.C. Handy the immortal as far as blues songs are concerned. Here's Roberta to do the St. Louis Blues.
That evening sun go down. I said I hate to see that evening sun go down, because my baby, he done left this town. I feel it tomorrow just like I feel today. I said I feel tomorrow just like I feel today. Oh, I'll pack my grip and make my getaway. St. Louis woman with her diamond ring, she pulls that man around by her apron string. Now 'tweren't for powder and for store-bought hair. Oh, that man I love, he wouldn't have gone nowhere, nowhere. Got the St. Louis blues, just as blue as I can be. 'Cause that man's got a heart like a rock cast in the sea. Or else he wouldn't have gone so far from me. Oh, I'm a St. Louis woman. I'm a disappointed woman. And that's what I'll always be.
I guess most of us have long since forgotten that Goodnight Sweetheart was originally an English tune. It's been so popular in America, and it's been so much part of our band. As a matter of fact, it was one of our early recordings in the early 30s. Well, I can't think of a better way of saying goodnight.
Sweetheart, till we meet tomorrow. Good night, sweetheart. Sleep will banish sorrow. Tears and parting may make us forlorn, but with the dawn, a new day is born. Good night, sweetheart, though I'm not beside you. Good night, sweetheart, still my love will guide you. Dreams enfold you, in each one I'll hold you. Good night, sweetheart, good night.
Well, we hope you'll join us again real soon for more of your favorite songs. So till we meet again, this is Guy Lombardo saying good luck, goodbye, and God bless you.